Hi guys, welcome to the Scenic Hills Senior Center Delay the Disease class. We're still plugging away at the online format. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope to see you in person soon, but in the meantime, today you will need, you need no equipment. If you have no equipment, that's fine. If you want to supplement, I will be using a resistance band and a ball. Now, if you don't have a resistance band, you can use a towel or a belt, although it doesn't have the give that the band has. For a ball, sometimes I use like a block. I have foam blocks, just something that you can press against, or you can do without. So I'm excited for Delay the Disease class today. We're actually going to focus on strength and multitasking. So we're going to warm up with some multitasking, and then we're going to move into strength and end with stretching. So maybe a little shorter format, but something a little different as I'm trying to focus on individual fitness aspects. And so anyway, welcome today, and I hope you enjoy, and again, I hope to see you soon. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with our wake-up call, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do 30-second intervals. So each move that we do in this wake-up call will be 30 seconds. This is going to get your heart rate up. This is going to get your body warmed up, and we are going to work on multitasking, just kind of challenging our brain to think as we go through different motions. So I'm going to get my clock ready down here on the floor, and in 5 seconds, we will get started. All right, we're just gonna start with marching today. So now I'm gonna march through a lot of these exercises in the beginning. If you need to take a break with your legs, that's fine. You can always keep them still and just move your upper body. But as much as you can, I want you to march in place, okay? So we're gonna start opposite arm, opposite leg, just like we're walking, okay? Really try to get that. If you have to slow it down, that's fine. I just really want you to focus on opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, now I'm gonna keep marching. If you need to take a break during this rest time, that's absolutely fine. And next we're gonna go to sunrise, sunset. Now if your range of motion prevents you from doing this full range, that's okay. We're just gonna move up, touch at the top and down. Only go up as far as you feel comfortable, and go at a pace that is challenging, but not too difficult for you. Up and down. All right, I'm keeping my legs going, but if you need to at any time take a rest, that's okay. Remember, this is to get our bodies warmed up and ready. All right, if you need to take a break, this is a good time. Next thing we're gonna do is a shoulder shrug. And so we're gonna keep marching, and we're gonna go up and down, up and down, up and down. Nice. Good job, guys. We have about 15 seconds of this. I'm gonna take a break for this next one just to kind of show you what this looks like if you need to take breaks between. Good, so you can stop here if you want, or you can keep marching. Whichever you want is fine. We're gonna alternate shoulders next. So we're going opposite shoulders, okay? So here we go, we're gonna march. This gets a little trickier. You have to think a little bit more. Good. A few more marching exercises. Getting the shoulders warmed up. Okay, and now we're gonna row back for the next one, okay? Big shoulder circles. In fact, instead of just rowing back, let's take our arms back and around, okay? Now, if this is too much, if your range of motion, if you have limitations with your shoulders because of injury, then you can just simply do a shoulder row. But I'm gonna take nice big circles. Remember, I want big movements. We need to practice those big movements. Almost finished with the marching. You guys should be pretty warm by now. And for this last marching exercise, we're going to do a backstroke. So we're going opposite. Now, if this is too much for your shoulder joint, you can go opposite just like this. Here we go. All right, working the core as well, keeping your posture upright. I don't want you sagging down and getting lazy in this. We're really working those muscles of the core as well. Guys, now we're going to stop with the marching, and for this next one, we're going to go heel together, heel together. That seems easy enough, but I want you to take your arms up here, and we're just going to go out and in with our arms. All right, gravity will start to take its toll on your shoulders. They should start to feel tired toward the end of this. That's okay. If you can continue to breathe through this exercise and not feel pain, then it's okay to feel tired. It's okay for your shoulders even to start feeling a little bit shaky, like I can barely hold it up any longer. Nice. All right, for this next one, we're gonna push and then pull. Nice big arms. You're really gonna give it a push and a pull. Here we go. Again, heels going out, in, in. Nice, big, excellent. Okay, and we're gonna do overhead press for the next one. Excuse me, I'm gonna pull my hair back. I am getting warm. Okay, so overhead press, here we go. Now, again, if you have shoulder limitations, you can just come out to the side like this, okay? Otherwise, you're coming up and down with me. You should feel this in your shoulders. We've worked our shoulders quite a bit today already, and we're just beginning. On this next one, we're gonna have to think a little bit. It's gonna be opposite arm, opposite leg. All right, so we're gonna go out, out. And you're gonna speed it up as much as possible, okay? These are like taking big steps. We wanna practice arm swing. Here we go. So we're nice. Really focus on the arms. If you have to slow it down, that is absolutely fine. Guys, after this, we're gonna go into a fast march. We're gonna get our heart rate up for a few seconds, and then we're gonna move away from the legs for a little while. All right, marching will be next, and then we're gonna move into the waist and the upper body. Here we go, so we're gonna march fast. You're speed walking. Almost there. 7 seconds. Good. Okay. Now we're going to take our legs wide, and we're going to do kind of like a push-up off of each leg. So we're going to start first on the right or left leg. It doesn't matter. We're going to come down, push back up. 1, 2, 3. We'll do 5 on this side. 4 and 5. Really push yourself up off of the leg. Here we go. 1. We're also warming up the waist. 2. Waist and arms. 3, 4, 5. Nice. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the middle. We're gonna do 10 push-ups in the middle, and then we'll go working the waist only. So here we go. We're gonna go down, push up. Nice. Down, push up. Push up. Good job. So working the lower back and the arms. And your elbows are coming back kind of at a 45-degree angle. So I don't want you just out to the side. I want you to kind of come back kind of like an arrow, like your body is making an arrow. Feel this in the back of your arms. Getting a little bit of strength here. Nice, rest period. Okay, so for the next one, we're going to do around the world with our waist, okay? So we're gonna go side, forward, side, okay? And then back. Nice. Good, so you're switching from one hip to the other. One sit bone, so you're sitting on one side of your body to the other. Good, around the world. Around the world. Good. All right, we're gonna do a little seated dancing here. So for this next one, I want your knees in one direction, your arms in the other, okay? So we're just going side to side. Here we go. Really warming up the waist. Okay, and again, this should be at a pace that's challenging for you, but not painful, all right? You don't need to do a big twist, just a slight twist so that your arms are in the opposite direction of your knees. All right, and then we're gonna work our abdominal muscles and our obliques, which are the sides of our abdominal muscles, the side muscles that kind of wrap around our waist with this next one. And on this one, you're gonna pick your hip up and scoot back, back, back. And when you get to the back of your chair, I want you to come forward, 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 forward. Okay, so it's one sit bone at a time. I'm lifting this hip, up. And we're working these muscles on the side of our body. Now forward, forward. Good. Back, 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 back. Now guys, this is a great one to build the strength of the muscles through your core. And remember, your core is where all of your movement originates. We want a nice strong core. All right, so this next one will be windmill kicks. So one leg out and twist in the opposite direction. So I've got my right foot, left arm, left foot, right arm. You do not have to touch your toes, that's okay. I just want you to really work those abdominal muscles so you're really controlling this movement. You're not flinging from side to side. I want you to be intentional. The movements aren't big, just enough where you twist and pull your body back to center. All right, we're getting into some brain teasing here. For this next one, we're gonna take our heels out, toes out, heels out. That seems easy enough, and then we come back. But if you can, I want you to add a pancake flip. Your legs are gonna try to follow what your hands do, so this is very challenging. I want you to take your time and do it right. Ooh. This will make you feel better to see me messing up, maybe. I'd love to say that's why I'm doing it, but I'm just really messing up. Nice. Nice job, guys. Good. That's a good one to practice at home if that was challenging for you. Okay, this next one will be toe taps. So I want your feet flat on the floor, and I just want you to tap your toes, and I want you to swing your arms. Okay, so we're moving our arms and our toes at the same time. And if you want to do opposite, you can, but this is challenging. Our brain is having to move upper and lower body at the same time, and my arms want to go faster than my feet. But this is building the strength of the muscles in the front of your legs, those muscles that help pick up your feet when you walk. So this is a good exercise. All right, now we're going to do opposite muscle groups for muscle balance, and we're gonna just lift and lower, okay? And while we do this, we're gonna do some window washing. All right, so again, we're working our brain. You may notice that your knees kind of wanna follow the direction of your hands, but just try to go up and down onto your toes, back down to your heels. Wash these windows. We are almost finished with our wake-up call. Wake-up call / workout. This has been a pretty good workout. Nice. Okay, we're gonna jump rope, We're gonna kind of jump on our toes, okay? And I just want you to simulate using a jump rope. So we're really moving that rope around our body as we're jumping. Now, your abdominal muscles are activated during this time, big time, because as you lift your legs, you're using your core to stabilize your body, okay? If you need to do one leg at a time, that is absolutely fine. Or if you're capable, I want you to do both at a time. And then we have one more. It's going to challenge that brain before we move on. Good. Okay, so we're going to go back. This is the last one that we're doing here. And we're going to go back with our knees side to side. But instead of taking our arms opposite, this time we're going to go out, up, down, side, up, side, down, side, up, side, down. You may have to go slower. That's okay, because if you notice, I'm messing up quite abundantly right now. Okay, good. So your knees are just going side to side. Good. All right, guys, if any of these are challenging, remember that's a key to you to practice them at home, okay? That's an area where you can grow, and we want to do that. All right, we're going to move into strength training next. This will be our last portion before we cool it down and stretch. So if you have your ball and your band, great. If not, just follow along without them. We're going to, actually, before we start with the band, we're going to stand up and sit down. Now, if you need to use the assistance of something to get up and down, that's absolutely fine. If you can stand up and sit down with the use of your legs and arms together, do that. Or if you can get up and down without using your arms, that's like the toughest level, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn to one side and stand up. I'm gonna sit back down, go to the other side, stand up, back down. And I'll show you the different ways to do that. We're gonna do each of these for 30 seconds as well, okay? So in 3 seconds, I'm gonna stand up and down. You guys may go slower than I am, that's okay. I'm gonna stand up, sit back down, go to the other side. Stand up. So one leg is kind of out to the side and in front a little bit. Okay. And again, you may be faster than I am, you may be a lot slower. But be careful, all right? Safety comes before anything else. Down. All right. Now, I'm going to do a plie. So if you guys can stand with me, you can stand beside or behind your chair, however it works best. I'm gonna stand in front of mine to show you. We're gonna do a plie. I want your legs wide. We're gonna go down and up. Now, we're gonna keep our arms to the side, up, down, up, down, up. Nice, down, up. If you need to hold on to the back of a chair, that's fine. Up. Nice job. Okay, for this next one, we're going to do plie pulses. So we're going to take our legs wide again, and I want you just to get a little bit lower, and we're going to stay low like this. We're just going to go up and down. Now again, you may be holding on to a chair. That's okay. Or there might be a chair over here that you're holding on to. But I want you to go up and down. Now, if your legs get really tired, you can take short breaks. You can stand up and then go back down and up. And if they get tired, stand up. But as much as you can, I want you to stay under tension. So you're never fully standing, never fully sitting. Good. Okay, take a break. Now we're gonna do toe raises. I'm gonna do both toes at the same time, or heel raises, I should say. And I'm gonna come up on my toes and back down. So again, you may be holding onto a chair, working on our balance a little bit. Up and down. Guys, for the next one, we're going to stand behind our chair, okay? And I'm gonna stand away from my chair, and I'm gonna bring my leg up and back. Up, so I'm doing a crunch and back. So really crunch, curl into a ball, and back. Nice. So we're working our abdominal muscles, our hip flexors, our glutes. As you can tell, I don't have a lot of room to kick it back there. That's okay. We do what we can with what we have. Now we're going to do that on the other side as well, but I'm going to show you how you can modify this to make it more difficult, okay? So that was number one. If that was easy, you can come up and back for number two, okay? So you're either standing more upright or you're coming down into a plank. That really depends on what you are able and comfortable with doing. Squeeze that glute, the butt muscles as you come back. Good. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop my timer. I'm gonna grab my band. Now these ones can be done seated or standing. I am gonna stand. And I'm gonna start first with the band behind my back. Okay, so it's kind of around my shoulder blades. If you can get it up there, just as high as you can. And I'm gonna hold the band. Now it really doesn't matter how you hold the band, just so it's comfortable for you. I'm gonna hold the band and I'm gonna press it out wide and back, okay? So this is going to strengthen your chest and your arms, and we're gonna do 12 of these. All right, so you can come with me, here we go. 1, and back, 2. Now, if this is really easy for you, you may need more resistance on your band. Or if you have a towel that you can kind of pull against, sometimes the towel can even be more difficult than a band because it has less give, but you should feel it. And by your last few repetitions, it should feel pretty difficult. You should want to take a break, okay? I have no idea where I am on my repetitions, so I'm gonna say, let's do 3 more. 2 and 3, nice. Okay, we're gonna keep our band there. And for this next one, we're gonna punch across the chest. Now, you can hold it like this, but sometimes it hurts here between my thumb and my pointer finger, so I'm just gonna hold overhand like this, so my thumb is on the outside. It does not matter, however you're comfortable. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna punch across our chest for 1, 2, you can follow me, here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nice. Okay, and the last one behind your back, we're going to do our palms facing up, and we're just going to go straight out. Okay, so here we go for 12. 1. Now when we're doing these, remember, don't lock your knees. I want you to have a slight bend in your knees so you don't start to feel lightheaded. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. All right. Now we're going to take that band in front of us. We've worked our chest, we've worked our shoulders, we've even worked our triceps. Now we're going to work our back and the back of our shoulders. So I want you to take that band or that towel or that belt, something that you can pull on. Again, a band's going to be a little bit easier than something that doesn't have as much give to it. I'm going to double up my band. My band is really light. And we're just going to pull our arms apart. So here we go. 1, back together, squeeze those shoulder blades. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, squeeze, take a break if you need to and get back with us. 9, 10, 11, And last one for 12. Nice. Okay guys, I'm gonna take a seat. We're gonna finish up in the seated position and then go into our stretching. All right, so we're gonna take this band, we're gonna put it below our feet, so we're stepping on it in the middle of our feet, and we're gonna crisscross, okay? So I'm gonna crisscross the band, all right, kind of in front of me, and then I'm just gonna put my hands on the outside of my legs, okay? So for this first one, this is an outer thigh and glute exercise, all right? Strengthening those movements that move our legs out. So we're crisscross, down on the other side. Now I'm gonna step it out for 12 on each side. Here I go, I'm gonna start with my right leg, which will be your left leg since you're facing me. 2, 3. Again, I'm doing 12, but if you need to slow it down and do less, that's okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You should feel that on the outside of your thigh. This is a great glute and outer thigh strengthener. Okay. All right, now we're gonna do that on the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nice job, guys. The main focus of this video, again, is strength and multitasking. So really strengthening our mind and our body. All right, so we're gonna stay crisscrossed. All right, I'm gonna crisscross. I'm gonna pull tight, so I want a lot of resistance on my bands. And I'm gonna pull it back, kind of like you're rowing, but I want you to keep your body upright. I don't want you to come back with it. I want you to stay upright and bring your elbows back, maybe more like you're elbowing someone behind you, okay? You're squeezing those shoulder blades. Now, if you get tired of doing both hands at the same time, you can do one arm at a time to give your other arm a little rest in between. Okay, so I'm gonna do 12 of these. Here we go. 1, squeeze those shoulder blades. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and last one for 12. Good. Okay. Now, I'm going to be done with my band. I'm going to move to my ball. If you do not have a ball, that is okay. You can use even your hands together, okay? So I'm going to squeeze. We've done this one before. I'm going to squeeze against my ball and release for 1, 2. We're going to do 6 right here. 3, 4. Really squeeze and pause. 5. And 6. Okay, now we're gonna focus on our chest and our shoulders. We're gonna take our ball out and squeeze against our ball. If you just have your hands, that's okay. Here we go. Squeeze. 1, this is much more difficult. We have less strength out here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice, take a break. Now last one with our ball. We're gonna come one hand on top, one on bottom, squeeze for 1, turn, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll do 8 of these, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job, guys. Okay, I'm gonna put my ball down. Last strength exercise before we go into stretching, you're gonna take one leg out in front of you and we're gonna lift and lower. So this is an abdominal exercise and one for your quads, okay? So we're gonna do 12 of these. Here we go. 1. Remember, to make it more difficult, you can keep your foot off the floor the whole time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Again, slow it down if you need to. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Guys, nice job. We're gonna finish up with some stretching here. We've warmed up our muscles. The best time to stretch is at the end when they're warmed up and more pliable. So we're gonna start with our next stretch. And I just want you to bring your ear toward your shoulder. I want you to relax your shoulder, and I want you to bring that hand onto the opposite shoulder. So away from the way that your head is tilted. Breathing in and out. Come back up. Now to the other side. Ear toward your shoulder, relax those shoulders. Up. Now I want you just to take your hand onto your fingertips, straighten out that arm, feel that stretch through your arm. You shouldn't feel pain, remember, this should just feel tense. You should feel your muscles pulling. Good, and now switch. All right, we're gonna take our knee up. Remember, you're bringing your knee up as high as you can get it to get your lower back. And then we're just gonna bring our forehead toward our knee. It does not have to touch the knee. We're gonna round that spine and get a stretch all the way from the neck all the way down. All right, guys, you're gonna bring that neck back up. Keep your leg up here, and I just want you to circle your ankles 5 times in one direction, and then 5 times in the opposite direction, and then up and down for 5. Good. Okay, we're gonna do that now with the other leg. Let's go ahead and bring our leg up as high as we can. Bend forward. Remember to breathe. Up, circle 5 times in one direction, 5 times in the opposite, and up and down for 5. All right, guys, a few more stretches. We're gonna bring our leg out, straight leg. We're gonna bend forward at the hips. Feel that stretch through the back of your leg, maybe even up into your lower back. But remember, you're keeping your chest proud. I don't want you bending forward like this. I want you to keep your chest proud. Your collarbone should face me. You should be breathing through this exercise. Good, and now switch. Okay, guys, last few we're gonna do standing. If you can stand with me, that would be great. So let's go ahead and get up. I'm gonna use my chair just to help me balance. And this first one is just a lunge stretch. So we're gonna step forward, take our leg back a little bit, and that hip, that back hip is just gonna go toward the ground, okay? To feel that stretch toward the ground. You should feel that come up your leg, maybe up into your lower abdominal muscles. We're gonna hold it here. This does require a little bit of strength and definitely some balance. this. And up. And we're going to switch. Again, that hip is kind of pointing down toward the ground. Remember to breathe. Okay, come up. We're going to grab behind our back, so your hands should be clasped back here. And if you can, I'm going to have you just raise your arms enough so that you feel tension in those muscles, but not pain. Everybody has a different range of motion, but everybody can improve their range of motion too, so that should be a goal. All right, guys, last one. I just want you to come up overhead. Sunrise, touch those fingertips, dive down, touch those fingertips at the bottom, and one more time, up. Up overhead, bring those hands in front of your chest, and you are finished. Nice job today, everyone. I'll see you next time.